Shit I like right here. Counter.
What's going on, everybody? Do you guys need music equipment? Well, guess what? In my description box, there's a link to my Z-Sounds account. And at Z-Sounds, you guys can get all the equipment in my studio and more. And guess what? You don't have to have all the money up front. They can spread the payments out over 12 months. And they're not doing no background or no credit check. All you need is your debit card and ID. And you good from there. Man, y'all check them out. Go get some new stuff so you can make some new sound. What's going on, good people? Today, I want to show you guys my secret little friend. This device right here has been helping me achieve a very thick sonic character. It's been giving me that analog sound. It's been giving me that punch. It's been giving me that bottom. And it is the Empirical Labs Fatso. This device right here has really been helping me achieve the character and the sonics that I want to compete with the big boys. It's very simple, it's very easy to use. It's basically like a tape simulator. This right here does like clipping, it adds saturation to your sonics, and most of all, it just gives it that hit and it gives it that bottom. What I love mostly is, majority of the times audio gear like this, they're like monophonic, so you would have to buy two of them. But with the Fatso, you get a stereo option. So basically you're able to plug in like your synths and your drum machines directly up into it and then get two outs as well. The parameters are very, very, very easy to use. You basically have your inputs and your outputs. So you know your input is how much volume you got coming in, how much volume you got going out. It's a link button to where I'm able to hit the switch and I'm able to link the parameters with each other. You have a bus setting, an 11 setting, and a track setting. Majority of the times when I'm cooking up beats or what have you, I'm just using the bus setting. And then you have a warmth button that goes 1 through 7. I usually keep mine around 4, which is like in the middle. And it gives it like that thick punch. And of course you can, increase it, but that's all to your preference. But for me, personally, I keep it in the middle and I keep it on bus. And I have ran vocals through here. I use the track setting because the bus setting can be kind of too heavy in a sense on vocals. So I just use the track knob, and then like warmth is around 2 or 3. But it just all depends on what type of microphone and vocalist. Like if I have a thin sounding vocalist, then I kind of put it at 3. 4 is kind of doing too much, or what have you. So around 2 and 3. But this device right here can literally take your sound from here to here. And what's cool about it is there's not that many parameters on here, so everything is really kind of like self-explanatory. But if you want to add like color, saturation to your music, to your drums, I would highly suggest you get one of these. Today's example, I'm using my MPCs, and if anybody know anything about me, I'm an ASR MPC 3000 older analog type of guy. And I've always said that the newer machines don't sound too much like the older machines. But if you want to use the newer machines with the quicker workflow, with the quicker technology, and you want to be able to compete with the older machines, ta-da! This right here will help you achieve the character and the sonics that's in the older machine with the new technology. So this right here, to go with your newer MPCs, I would say is a must have. And if you guys don't believe me, let's A-B something together. What we're gonna do right now is we're gonna simply just A-B some drums. I'm gonna play the drums first, just directly coming out the MPCX, and then I'm gonna play the drums coming out of the Empirical Labs Fatso. So this is dry, just straight MPC plugged up into the board, going straight into my DAW, and this is without the Fatso. So this is what we consider dry. And if you can hear it, everything kind of sounds like flat. You know, it's not too much punch, it's not too much depth. Just a flat sound coming out the machine. Now I want to show you guys what it sounds like coming through the Empirical Labs Fatso. As you hear, it's more definition, it's more punch, and even if you look inside the DAW, you actually see like the waves form transients, like they go from very like faint to very thick. And I didn't adjust any knobs, you know, on the machine, like overall volume or anything of that nature. I just, you know, plugged it up directly and did my settings, you know, with the Fatso. But as far as the overall settings on here, I didn't touch anything, and as you can hear, you just hear the more depth, you hear more punch, you really get that analog sound, and now you're able to compete with the big boys. So, from the AB example, I told you guys, it's a difference. It's a major difference. It takes, you know, a sound from here to really here. If you guys are interested in getting the Empirical Fatso, hit the link in my description, and the good people over at Z Sounds is gonna lace you up and they gonna get you right. And like I always say, the cool part about Z Sounds is you don't have to have the money all up front. They have several different payment plans and options that's gonna get you right. And it's no credit check. So if your credit a little spotty, a little shaky or what have you, all you need is a debit card and they gonna lace you up with the payments. But I will say, if you're using a newer machine and you want that analog character and you want that sound and you want that drive, cop one of these. Ever since I've got it, I have not let it go. This has actually become one of my favorite devices in the studio because I'm able to get the sonic character and the saturation and the color that I want out of whatever sound in a matter of 5 to 10 seconds. So I'm telling you guys, please check this device out.